The 1.19 update is finally here, and I want to play with all the non-scary stuff in today's video. I haven't messed with like any of the 1.19 features yet, but I have been given my first tadpole of the season. Look how adorable he is. It needs a name befitting of his cuteness, so if you got a name suggestion, let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I want to get myself a whole bunch of frogs in today's video, and of course, the most prized possession of the update, an allay. The allay might be a challenging thing because the world has been trimmed. There's not going to be any allays within 3,000 blocks of here. So we got a lot of traveling to do, and the nearest mangrove swamp is several thousand blocks in this direction. So we're just going to get started on this adventure. This is what they call the cliff part of the Caves and Cliffs update. I mean, that is a fair cliff right there. And that is actually bordering a brand new mangrove swamp. Look at that. Very nice. Is that on a jungle edge as well? Okay, it's a tiny jungle, but it does count. We now stand on the precipice of greatness. I am here for one goal and one goal only, and that is to get frog. I demand and deserve frog. Trees, whatever. Mud, whatever. I'm purely here for frog. Here, froggy, froggy, froggy. Here, froggy, woggy. Looking for a froggy woggy. Frog! Here it is. Oh, look how cute you are. You're adorable. I love you. You are now mine. You're coming with me. Lead. Slime. No, don't jump away from me. Slime ball, you love me now. I deserve frog, regardless of evidence or circumstances. Everybody deserves frog. Yeah, the mangrove biomes are a hot biome, so that's why they're white. If it was a temperate biome, they would be orange, and if it was cold, then they would be green, because biology. I have secondary frog. Okay, we're gonna take a couple of these guys, and I'm just gonna grab myself a few buckets of tadpole. I only has one bucket. We're gonna have to get some iron then. Okay, you and you do that thing. Give me tadpole. I demand tadpole. You can just put it right there. Just right there. It can be the tadpole. Is that acceptable tadpole location? You had one job, and that was to lay tadpole. I has no tadpole. Come on now. Typically, they go towards the nearest water, but apparently, that doesn't count. They're picky frogs. These guys are annoying. 5 seconds in, and I'm already saying they're annoying. Somebody needs to lay a tadpole. There we go. Okay, now we gotta wait a couple minutes, and oh, look at that. We got 2 of them. Oh, so the other one did lay. Okay, good. So that should give us a few tadpoles. We need to get ourselves some iron, though, and we're going to get it from that shipwreck. I came out all this way, and I don't have an ender chest. The only thing I have is silk touch. So in order to get enough iron for a secondary bucket, we can't mine like this and get the multiples from it. So we need to mine it just the regular style ore, and then we need to make a wooden pickaxe in order to get enough cobblestone. I swear I'm a professional Minecrafter. Look at this. I started a new world for 1.19, everybody. As you can tell, I'm mining with a wooden pickaxe and drowning. It's fine. This is how you're supposed to play Minecraft, guys. If I drown with 1,000 levels, that's gonna be silly. My next professional thing that I'm gonna attempt to do is smelt things underwater, because that always works out pretty well. Okay, 4 buckets. It was all part of the plan to get the things and stuff. Now we just gotta wait for the silly tadpoles to hatch. And then we shall have frog. Please hatch soon. Well, okay. Don't do what I just did. That's not a professional gamer move. I didn't think that would happen. R.I.P. tadpoles. They didn't even get a chance at life. I didn't kill them. I just killed them. Yeah. See, look at them. They're back. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. It's so good. Okay, I guess while we're here, we're gonna mine some very slow mangrove roots. Apparently, these things are supposed to be instant mineable on Java Edition, and they are on Java, but not on Bedrock Edition for some reason. And yes, this entire tangent is just to distract you from the fact that I just murdered some tadpoles. You're not supposed to be thinking about that. Stop thinking about that. And the entire tree's all the way up there. How are we supposed to mine this? This has got to be the least user-friendly tree in Minecraft. It's kind of beautiful. So I guess it gets a pass. Okay, one of the tadpoles has hatched. Where do they all go? Here's one tadpole. Thank you. Here's a second tadpole. Thank you. Very satisfying mud. These swamps have a lot of mud. That's like 6 layers of mud right there. Nice. Okay, so if you want to destroy an entire swamp and get like all of the mud ever, you can do that. Also, the muddy mangrove roots go like all the way down, deep down until it hits like stone or gravel or something. Interesting. Okay, this does look very nice in RTX actually. I do like it. This pack isn't even really updated for these textures, but it still looks pretty great. RTX in general, you just can't go wrong with it. These trees look so chaotic, though. It's been suggested to me that we should try and find an allay, and I fully agree with that. We are heading to 3,200, 4,500 in order to get one of those guys. So because I don't have the ender chest, only 34 rockets with me. Can I make it back to the base with this amount of rockets? Okay, we're gonna have to do my most professional 40-40 flying to get back to the base, get a stupid ender chest, then do this right. Oh my god. Why did I forget the ender chest? That's the biggest dumb I've ever done. I was so prepared, but I forgot the ender chest. I made tons of rockets specifically for this. I grabbed all the materials I needed. Well, we needed to come back to the base anyway, because the elytra's about to die. But then again, it is called diorite, so maybe I'm fine with that. Anyway, we can use the XP furnace banks for the, like, second time ever to repair this item for us. We take out potato. Hey, there we go. That fully repaired it. Very nice. So the closest pillager outpost to us is at -2,000 by 3,000. And that should be within new chunks. And hopefully we get an allay from it. Getting it back to the base... That is a whole nother cookie. We're gonna worry about that once we get there. Okay, Pillager Outpost number 1. It does have an allay. We are so lucky that this has an allay. Come on, allay boy. It's got an iron golem in it. What? Come on. That's just such a psych out. No. You are the wrong thing. Nobody wants an iron golem. They don't even want you. That's why you're in a cage. This should be in brand new chunks. Man, that is unfair. Can we at least get a goat horn? No, this has just been loaded before. I swear, this is in new chunks. I deleted this. Okay, well, next pillager outpost. Okay, there should be another outpost around here somewhere. We are, like, right on top of it, I thought. Well, this is right where the pillager outpost should be, but it ain't here. So, that's a psych out. Jeez. Okay. Third time's the charm. Come on, allay. We're pretty far out now. Give me the allay. This one's just empty. It's not even broken into. It doesn't have a roof on it. What is up with this, man? Allays are gonna be so impossible to get. You need like 40 of these things if you want a full multi-item storage system with non-stackable item sorting. So getting 40 of them is just not gonna happen. On to the next one. We're already 4,000 blocks out though. The next one is 3,000 blocks away. I swear pillager outposts are way more common than this, but apparently not. Like, I'm always stumbling upon these things, like every 50 blocks, but now that 1.19's here, they're 4,000 blocks away. If you want to fly very far distances and not use, like, any rockets, you can just kind of look down by, like, -40-ish degrees, like, right around this angle. And that will coast you very far and very fast. And then you do the opposite once you reach the ground, and you just look up by about +40. And that's called the 40-40 trick. And it works on Java and Bedrock. It's been around since the elytra was introduced. And it just works for gliding you, like, hundreds and hundreds of blocks. You can go super far with basically no rockets. It's honestly quite nice. Okay, come on, outpost. It doesn't look like this one has a cage. Come on. It's got the stupid tent thing. Nobody wants tents. I'll take the pumpkins, but nobody wants a tent. Okay, at the very least, can you please give me a goat horn? I gotta get something for coming out here. Goat horn. Just some taters. You know what? I do actually want these bottles of enchanting because the elytra needs some help at this point. So telling by chunk base, if we were to go all the way to -4,000 by 7,000, we do have a mansion. We got 4 like outposts within a roughly close area. We are currently out over here, so that is quite the distance to fly. And then we still need to get the allay back to the base. We need to get it from 7,000 blocks out all the way back to 300 by 1,100. And this is not practical at all. So I guess we'll fly from our pillager outpost here, and then we'll fly down to this guy at 407,000, and then fly like down and across, hit this one, this one, this one, this one. We're just gonna hit like every single pillager outpost within about 10,000 blocks and see what we can get. If we don't get a single allay from this, I'm gonna be very sad. And even if we do get an allay, we need to somehow transfer that. I need allay in a bucket. That's. I just need a lay in a bucket. Okay, outpost number 4. This one's just straight up in the middle of a river. So 0 chance of having any miscellaneous things on the edges of it. That's great. Hi. No goat horn. Okay, outpost number 5. It doesn't have a cage. It has 2 tents. Mojang's just trolling me at this point. Okay, but we do have a desert temple and a desert village right there. And a well. Okay, literally all of the things except ALLAYS. This is great. And there's a mangrove swamp over there. Can you give me a goat horn? No, you cannot. Okay, good update. I like it. Good update. We actually found a notch apple in that desert temple. Haha, nice. That's my first one of the season. I haven't found these, like, in a very long time. I never find these anymore. That's great. Okay, at least we're getting something out of, like, all of these rockets that we're wasting and all of the world chunks that we're generating. Okay, outpost 6, it's got a cage. Come on, cross your fingers, guys. Come on, I need a little bit of luck right here. Just let me borrow it for, like, 20 seconds. And it's got a stupid iron golem in it. Oh, my God. I hate you. Why are you here? You're annoying and dumb. Why do you exist? Somebody did not lend me their luck. And I'm sad. No goat horns either. Another mangrove swamp though. Okay, so these aren't like super duper rare, but I've also flown like 7,000 blocks. Number 7. Pillager foot lettuce. Another iron golem. Does it just not generate in this update or something? Does it just not generate? I mean, what's the problem here? Is it impossible to find an allay? I would settle for a goat horn. I would say we should go to creative for a minute, but it can still take a while to find one even in creative. Okay, this one is just super hidden. What? Come on, pillagers. You built it in the middle of a mountain. I am lucky that I even noticed that. What is up with this? That has got to be the most cursed pillager outpost that existed. And of course it doesn't have ALLAYS. Bruh, the game is straight up trolling me at this point. Come on, it doesn't have a goat horn. It does have a goat horn. Okay, first goat horn, 7 pillager outposts in. Which one do you want to bet it is? Seek. What sound does this make? Do I even want it? I mean, I guess I kind of want it, but I don't really want this one. Look at this biome. This is very pretty. So many flowers, like all of the flowers, but very nice nonetheless. At least we're getting to see some cool sights exploring the world. Okay, this is like a lot of alliomes. It's so many. Here's the next outpost, number 20,000. It has a cage. It has 2 cages. Has nothing in it. This is such a troll, Minecraft. Tell me there's at least one allay. There's finally an allay! Hey! We found one allay. We're only 7,000 blocks away from home. Oh my God. We've gone to so many of these. Hi, little buddy. You're adorable. I love you. How do I deal with this guy now? Lucky number 9 or something? We got another one of these called Ponder. Oh, that's a nice one. I do like that one, actually. We are 100% giving you a totem. Take that. Do not die, sir. Do not die. You have literally one job in life, and that is to live and then probably sort an item for me. Okay, so now the true question is, how exactly do I get this guy out of here? You're coming with me with a lead, and we're going to continue searching for more ALLAYS. Can I fly with you? I can. If I rocket, you're not gonna come with me. How fast can you fly? Can you go Mach 3? That looks like 0.00001 Mach. If I fly really slowly, is he gonna be able to keep up with me? This is gonna be the worst way possible flying home with it. Allay in a bundle, allay in a bucket, allay in a shulker, allay in a backpack, allay in a boat. I'll lay in a chest boat. Literally anything to make it easier to move, because this is just pain. Can we have leads made out of iron that do not break? Obsidian lead. Come on, Mojang, make it happen. Look how nice it is. They kept on the lights for me. Oh, they're so nice. You know, the villagers, say what you want about them, but they have manners. They don't just go to bed until you get home. They wait for you. They keep on the lights. They have a nice warm cup of tea ready for you when you walk in. Pillagers have manners. Yes. Manners. Can you please, Allay, please, pretty please, get into this boat. I just need to leave you outside while I go inside for a minute. I just need to grab a couple things. Okay, I just need you to stay out here in the car are in the boat. It'll be great. You'll love it. I'll keep the heater on for you. Thank you. Look at that. It's got heated seats and everything. I treat you well. Please do not despawn. I will be back in 5 minutes. About to raid a woodland mansion with 1,000 levels. So the chances of actually getting a legit, like, dungeon room, prison room is incredibly rare. So if we do happen to get one, we are going to be just insanely lucky. But we have not been lucky today. So my confidence for this is quite low. Maybe I should put on the chest plate. We have a chest plate for a reason. I'm coming in here with a bad omen effect. I feel like that just makes the pillagers extra angry. That should actually make them extra angry at you. That'd be great. That'd be a good mechanic. Sir, there's a dripstone inside of your house. That's kind of weird. That's not supposed to happen, is it? Dripstone Manor? If we don't hear ALLAYS in here, then they probably don't exist. Yeah, I'm not hearing any ALLAYS. I don't think we're gonna get lucky on this one, guys. Maybe there's a slight chance of having the cages on the upper floors. I mean, I've never personally seen it, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, so keep your fingers crossed. Another piece of dirt? That seems weird. One piece of dirt I can understand. Okay, and a piece of stone, that's not, and another piece of stone. Okay, this woodland mansion just has issues. People do not know how to clean off their shoes before they walk indoors. Hey, at least we're getting the one with the diamond block. Not that I need diamonds. I'm incredibly, incredibly, incredibly rich on truly Bedrock. But, you know, more diamonds never hurt nothing. Nobody's rich enough to just pass up all these bookshelves. Come on now. Let's be honest. Everybody needs bookshelves. Okay, well, there's absolutely 0 ALLAYS in this entire mansion, and it's incredibly upsetting and very disappointing, and my day is ruined. And you know what? I'm just gonna break a window because I just killed everybody here, and I don't think they needed windows anymore. So we've gone through 9 Pillager Outposts and a woodland mansion, and we have 1 ALLAY to show for it. As long as you don't launch with a rocket, the lead won't break. So this does actually work pretty well. Okay, so we're gonna try the boat with a lead, and if this doesn't break from the launch, I'll be very happy. It totally broke from the launch, and the guy took fall damage. I have no words. I have no words. I have many words, but all of those words consist of I have no words. I guess flying is just overrated. We're just gonna ride the boat. We're just gonna do things the regular way, because you know what? That's all we can afford in Minecraft 2022. So the bad thing about this is that we are now at this Pillager Outpost right here. So we claimed this outpost, this mansion, this outpost, this outpost, this one, this one, this one, this one right here, that one, and this one, and that one, and this one over here, along with this one, and one of these two. Maybe, yeah, both of these as well. So we have done all of these outposts in this entire, like, 2,000 to 3,000 block radius, and we have 1 ALLAY. It is terrible. Where else are we supposed to go? All of these Pillager Outposts are not reset. These are old ones, so these have no chance of having ALLAYS in them, which is why we're so far out. It basically needs to be more than 3,000 blocks away from 0, 0. So we kind of just took, like, all of the good ones on the south side of the map, and we have 1 ALLAY to show for it. Also, by the way, these soul lanterns represent the deep, dark, and ancient cities. So there is quite a few ancient cities that we can go loot at some point in the future. I'm just gonna do a terrible thing real quick, simply because I'm upset. There we go. Bye. Okay, place your bets now. The final Pillager Outpost of today. And it is gonna have exactly, precisely, no ALLAYS. Maybe it has 1 ALLAY on this side. No, it's got a tent. Everybody likes tents. I kind of picked up some more bad omens, so we're just gonna... Setting off a raid in a random village is the cruelest thing you can do in Minecraft. Assuming that the chunks stay loaded and the villagers actually have to fight it, yeah, just running through with bad omen and then leaving is possibly the evilest thing you can do. I have 3 good recommendations for the lead. They need to make it not break as often when you fly off with a rocket. They need to make it so that mobs that are on leads actively walk towards you and try to follow you. And they need to make it so that the icon of the lead changes to a different icon when it's actually in use. So that way you can immediately tell when it breaks. Because right now, if it breaks, you just have this little, like, flimsy thing in the very bottom right to tell you what's happening. And that's not really that reliable. And also, they just need to make it not break. Those three things together would just make the lead process a lot nicer. The Allay just got blown up by a creeper. The Allay died after getting all this way. That would just be tremendously funny, and also just like the straight up end of the video. No, you do not get to stay here. You do not live here. This is not your home. We go somewhere far uglier. Final outpost of the day. It has an iron golem in it. Okay, this is actually one that we've been to already. So we went to 17 Pillager Outposts today, and we have one Allay to show for it. And that's what I call stonks. So a considerable amount of work goes into the wild update, and we haven't even started touching the deep, darker ancient cities yet, but we has one Allay, and we has all this here junk. Well, 3 of the goat horns, 2 of these are the same, and then we got ourselves a couple diamonds from just like the mansion and the villages, a bunch of other junk from some ruined portals, and then we got all the stuff from the mangrove swamp as well. So now we re-begin our adventure of getting this one stupid Allay all the way back to the base. And then off we go. Ta-da! Look at this. Smart ways to travel with Allays. Because this is like a massive, massive frozen ocean biome. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad even. I'm a professional boater. I'm so pro, I get 2 pros. Pro-professional. Pro-professional plus. Oh, look at this. Okay, we're already near Tistom's base. Check out this. I think this might be biome blending from where the world was trimmed. Or maybe this is just how the world generated. I don't know, but it looks super cool, whatever it is. That is neat. It goes right into this huge dripstone cave. Okay, I know that if we go up that hill, there's just going to be 1,000 pieces of powdered snow up there. But I think it's probably the only thing that we can do. Yeah, look at all this powdered snow. Trying to be evil. Well, there goes my boat. Okay, boat's gone. The extended warranty doesn't cover powdered snow damage. Okay, do you think Allays can die in powdered snow? I bet you they can, because that sounds like a very Mojang thing. I fell into the trap. If they ever do add archaeology to Minecraft, they need to allow you to find, like, mummies and stuff in the, powdered snow, because you know people died in there. They also need to add a snowy variant of zombies. Glide in with my Allay across the skies. All day and all night with the Allay. There's no Allays down in that outpost. I already checked. We already raided it. Yeah, okay, so this is Beardy's multi-farm of madness. We need to go this direction now. I overshot spawn. Ah! Yeah, if your lead breaks, you basically just gotta wait 1,000 years for this dude to catch up. That's why leads are much faster than waiting for this guy to figure out how to pathfind. We got the Allay all the way back to the base. Jeez, that took way too much effort. Can we put him onto there? Thank you. Please stay there. And don't die or get deleted or run away or break the lead or do anything silly, because that would honestly just be the worst. I had to travel with you like 5,000 blocks, dude. So keep in mind, if you want to do a frog farm, you can actually speed up the growth rate of the tadpoles. You can feed them slime balls to make them grow up faster. There we go. We got a green froggo. That's adorable. Very nice. Okay, and now we're going to take these other 2 tadpoles, take them to another biome, I guess? But then how do we get the frogs back? You can't get frogs in a bucket, which is a really annoying thing about the update. Whose idea was that? No frogs in a bucket. I want frogs in a bucket. So the Aura gave us this Skulk Catalyst, and we're going to use this to our advantage for sure, directly in the base. We have this one stupid little tunnel right here, and this goes exactly where you think it does. To a cave! But inside of this cave is another cave that happens to have this right here in it. And we're going to turn this into a micro little skulk farm. Okay, so the skeleton farm is now basically done. All the skelly bobs drop down into there and then they die. We just need to find a place to put a skull catalyst now. I don't really know how to get that to work. I think it needs to be like in line of sight to the skeletons themselves. So this is actually working and it's kind of scary. It spreads towards you incredibly fast. We're gonna prevent it from spreading out of here using some buttons. And yeah, that's more or less spreading out of here. Now, this isn't as efficient as it can be because it spreads inside of the Trident Killer. So it places vines inside of there, which wastes experience. And then those vines just get destroyed by pistons. So the best way to do this is actually the minecart Trident Killer, because then there's nowhere for the vines to spread, which is kind of silly. The minecart and trapdoor Trident Killers aren't really that reliable, which is kind of the worst part. Okay, it took way too long, but we did get our first actual sensor out of the deal. So there we go, we're farming sensors. So the moon is still a crazy thing on Truly Bedrock, as is tradition. What is happening with this? It is a perfectly normal moon that says Jeff was here. That is definitely a house and what appears to be a witch. It's a fairly nice house. Looks nicer than my house. Why is there a house on the moon though? And why is it a regular moon? The moon disappeared and now it's back and it's got that on it. I can't keep track of what's going on around here anymore. I miss the casual old days of Truly Bedrock moons when we just had faces and like French guys on the moon and when my face was on the sun. Why can't we go back to the simple days? The simple days of chaos on the moon. All these newfound shenanigans, I can't keep track of it. It's way above my head. Way above my head. So of course in 1.19.10 you can actually make these guys self-replicate, which is incredibly convenient. That means I do not need to get any more ALLAYS ever. I just need to wait for 1.19.10 to release and then we can have infinite ALLAYS, which is so nice because these guys are quite frankly just terrible. We need ALLAY in a bucket. We need frog in a bucket. I demand these things to be added to the game, Mojang. A quick side note here. Sorry for being MIA for the last couple of weeks. I had to do just like 1,000 different home projects because, well, they all need to be done right now, basically. Like right now. And I just kind of had to do that. It is the absolute worst time in the world for all these things to have to be done because, you know, the Wild update just dropped. As of 2 weeks ago, I guess now. And of course, it's summer, so this is the best time to make videos ever. But yeah, that's where I've been. But all that stuff is mostly wrapped up now, so videos should be resuming properly, I hope, for realsy this time. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, then you know what to do. Drop a like, maybe subscribe so you don't miss future ones. And I'll see you guys down in the comment section in the next one. Bye! Why is there a wandering trader down here? Dude, I swear, I can't go anywhere. And there's a crab down here as well. I did not know about either of these. Okay, that's a great way to end the episode.